Hey guys, what's up? Ginger here, and welcome to a quick little video I thought I'd make. At the moment I'm making some cinematics for a project I'm working on with someone, and I'm making quite funky kind of weird cinematics. So I thought I'd go through a few of the techniques I'm actually using to show you how you can pull off a few different manipulations with the camera software inside of CSGO. Now I'm assuming at this point that you've got HLE, you've executed all the configs and everything like this. I will leave the configs in the description. There is a video on my YouTube channel of how to record a demo like this, how to get HLAE all set up and everything. So you can get to this point. I'll leave a link to that in the description below. But at this point, I'm assuming you've done all that because I kind of want to make this a short video. I don't want this to take too long. So I've got my demo paused now. We've just loaded into it, and I'm going to tap enter on my keypad to put us into our camera mode. Now the first thing that I'm going to show you how to do is going to be our what I like to call I don't like to call it. It's called a vertigo effect. That is the name of the effect. So this is when you move in on an object and the background falls away at the same time. It's pretty weird. You can do it in and out, so it's kind of a universal thing. But today I'm going to be showing you how we're going to go into an object and have the background fall away at the same time. So we're going to be using the 7 key and the 1 key on our keypad. So if you've got 7 here to zoom in and 1 to zoom out. So this is actually an effect used in big Hollywood films as well. This isn't just like in your computer you can do this. This is actually used. You can do it in a real life camera. You walk towards something and zoom out, which is going to create the same effect we're working on here. So what we're going to do, we're going to set our starter position. So we're going in onto this electricity box, by the way. So what we're going to do is we're going to get into our starting position, and we're going to zoom in by holding down 7 here. So we're zooming in. I'd say that's about where I want to leave it. So where you're at the point, you want to type merv campath and then add into your console. Obviously you can bind this to a key. Doesn't really matter. I've got it bound to T, but I just prefer typing it in console because I know it's actually done it. Then we don't have to redo anything. And then we're going to hold down 1 to take us back out, to where we were normally, which is about here. And then we're going to go. Got a bit of the scenery missing there. Oh well. Go zoom out. Go into our object like this. Press space. We're going to let it play out for a few seconds here. So obviously this is the length that you want your cinematic to be. So we're going to leave it till about now. And here we go. I'm just going to keep tapping T now to make a few more keyframes. Pause it again. Press escape 3 and then 0, which is going to restart the demo. So that was all very quick. Let me just explain what I did there. So when we got to our second point, when we got to the length we wanted the cinematic to be, I tapped T, which made another keyframe. In order for HLE to spline together the angles properly, it needs at least 4 or 5 keyframes. So after you've made your 2 points, let the demo play on for a bit more and just add a few more keyframes here, there, and everywhere. It doesn't really matter. Try not to move, though. Try not to move like this, because otherwise that will mess it up a bit. But yeah, as long as you keep straight, that'll be fine. So now what we're going to do, we're going to slow it down, hit resume, and then in a second we should see it play out here. Here we go. So you can see we zoomed in on the object, the camera's moving in, but the background's falling away. So it's creating this vertigo kind of effect. It looks a bit weird. It looks like the background's kind of being stretched out. So obviously if it's sped up a bit more, you'll be able to notice it. It's more subtle like this, but yeah, maybe I'll speed it up a bit in post-process, and then here are the keyframes where we just go into the locks. Oh, there are some nice locks there. Never mind. So yeah, that's the first one I'll show you. That's called the vertigo effect. So we're just going to clear that, restart the demo. And the second one I'm going to show you is the barrel roll, which is a very, very fun manipulation to pull off. So we're gonna half speed it, tap resume, and pause it. We're going to go into our camera mode by tapping enter, and we're going to go to our first point here where we're going to barrel roll through this section. So you want to get into your first position. Now what I'm going to be doing is holding down W to move forwards, and then we've got our Z key, which is rotate to the left, and our X key, which is rotate to the right. So what we're going to do, as I said, we're going to line up, and I'm going to hold down W and Z at the same time, which will move us forwards and it will rotate us. And then at the same time with me doing that, I'm going to be tapping T, which is going to be creating the keyframes as we go along. So I'm going to tap space to play the demo. I'm going to tap T. I'm now holding down W, holding down Z now, and tapping the keyframes. And there we go, and stop. Pause the demo, press escape to come out of our camera, press 3 to enable, and 0 to restart. So now what we're going to see is our barrel roll. So again, I'll pause it now and just explain what I did. So obviously we started off with our camera in a stationary position, upright. I then moved forward and tilted at the same time, and kept holding W and Z, which pushed me forwards and tilted it to the left at the same time simultaneously. And then while we were doing that, I was just occasionally tapping T, which kept adding in a new keyframe. So now these keyframes are splined together, and the cinematic we're about to watch should be a fun looking barrel roll. So any second now we'll pick up on the first keyframe. So you can obviously use these kind of things for cinematics, like montages kind of things. You can see how this can be quite an effective looking cinematic. And so there we go. So obviously you can sync that in with music, you can spin around well fast, anything like that. But that was kind of the main principle of this video. I just wanted to share with you those two quick little tips. There are other ones, but they're not perfected to the point yet where I know them enough to explain to you guys. So there's just barrel roll and vertigo effect inside of CSGO. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Stay tuned for a full editing walkthrough soon, where I'll be taking you through the editing of one of my new upcoming videos called When I Play, which is like a frag movie kind of thing, of the clips that I've caught of myself over the past 6 months or whatever. So that's gonna be pretty cool. So I'll show you POVs, GoTV demos, cinematics, recording, editing, applying color corrections after it all, syncing everything up with music, finding the music in the first place, rendering it out, settings, things like that. So guys, stay tuned for that. As I said, I hope you enjoyed this video. If it helped you out, leave a like below and stay tuned for more. See you later.